not Iran, but a NATO member was reportedly ready to go to war with the United States. Denmark's secret contingency plan for a possible US move on Greenland has now come to light. Danish forces were allegedly prepared to blow up key runways and seal the Arctic to keep American troops out. Bombs for runways, blood for soldiers. New documents laid bare Denmark's January war plan for US. In January, Denmark reportedly prepared for a potential US military move on Greenland, according to a detailed investigation published this week. The revelation was first reported by Denmark's public broadcaster, DR, which released its findings on March 19, citing classified defense documents and insider accounts. The report claimed that Danish troops had been deployed across strategic sites with orders to destroy key airport runways if circumstances escalated into a confrontation. Danish defense sources stated that the intent behind the plan was to prevent US aircraft from landing on Greenlandic airstrips in the event of an unauthorized American operation. The DR investigation further noted that blood and medical supplies were flown into Greenland in advance, meant for treating wounded Danish personnel should armed clashes occur. These emergency preparations followed months of pressure, as US President Donald Trump repeatedly expressed intentions to bring Greenland under American control. Trump publicly argued that the move was rooted in security concerns, claiming a growing presence of Russian and Chinese influence throughout the Arctic region. Both Danish and Greenlandic leaders strongly dismissed Trump's statements, reiterating that Greenland's status was not negotiable under any circumstances. Greenland remains a self-governing territory under the Kingdom of Denmark, which in turn is a member of NATO and a US strategic ally. Danish military concerns intensified following the US operation in Venezuela on January 3, which led to the capture of President Nicolas Maduro, raising fears of sudden intervention elsewhere. In response, Denmark sought diplomatic and strategic backing from its closest European and Nordic partners, including France and Germany, the report added. Soon after, a joint multinational force was moved into Greenland, with troops deployed in Nuuk and the US-built base at Kangerlussuaq, to bolster defensive readiness. According to DR, the operation, publicly announced as Operation Arctic Endurance, was in fact a contingency plan for a potential conflict with the US. Denmark later reinforced its units with French and Nordic cold weather troops, while runway demolition remained one of the last resort defensive measures under discussion. Sources acknowledged that Denmark could not realistically repel a full US invasion, and therefore sought to raise the operational cost and delay any potential advance. On January 21, Trump appeared to de-escalate tensions, stating that he had no intention to use force in Greenland and instead wanted to initiate negotiations over potential cooperation.